what she wants, what I want her to say. Barbara, show us your magic notebook. Take us on a carpet ride.
Okay, so.
Or not. Go ahead.
A magic carpet ride. So I think it's a 6x9 spiral bound notebook that costs a whopping like $1.69 at Target.
This is your Mimi, basically.
This is my
your marketing.
Yes, so I use this in conjunction with Mimi, and this is my BFF. I am my BFF assistant, not my BFF. You're my BFFs. Yeah. Basically, I put everything in here. So I have
zoom in on that.
So I have June birthdays, I have July birthdays in here, I have August birthdays, and I handwrite them in here so that I separate them out. And here's actually a really good example of my September birthdays, because I don't have as many. I put my VIPs in one column and everybody else in the other.
VIPs are in your Facebook group.
VIPs are in my Facebook group. So I know who my probable shoppers are going to be, and everybody else is more like the occasional person that just happens to have a birthday in my system.
So this came up because I asked you what you're doing. You said, I'm messaging my September birthdays. And then you went into what were your results for your August birthdays? How much time did you spend?
So my results for my August birthdays were I had 4 VIPs and 1 other person shop. So I had 5 people shop. I sent out a text message at the beginning of the month and I put up a post in my VIP group.
3 minutes?
Maybe. I did an email to all mid-month.
Which with Mimi, that takes you 3 minutes.
Very simple. And then I did a follow-up yesterday morning and then a follow-up last night. And basically the follow-up last night was last chance to use your birthday coupon.
So the follow-ups yesterday, both times, took you how much time?
I only did follow-ups with my VIPs and I have maybe 20 of them. So I'd say maybe less than 5 minutes. I mean, it was copy paste.
And then there was a time you took to write the list. So that probably took you 10 minutes.
Time to write the list.
Okay. So we're definitely under a half an hour. All right. Go ahead.
I had 5 people order totaling about $800.
$800, and you earned at 40% commission, which would be, I know you're not doing math today because you only got 2 hours, 3 or 4 hours sleep.
$320.
$320 for about 30 to 40 minutes worth of work.
And I will be the first to confess that I did not do birthday reach outs prior to COVID hitting. Like, so mea culpa, I would send them an email and then kind of forget it, and started showing a lot more love to my birthday customers, because I just felt like we needed to give
people weren't having the birthday parties.
People weren't having birthday parties, giving a little bit more special. But what I realized is that people just want to be recognized in their birthday month, and you don't have to make a huge deal of it, but they just love the concept. And I had a really beautiful handwritten thank you note from one of my birthday customers thanking me for tagging her and inviting her into the fun in August. So to me, that just spoke volumes that people just want to be made to feel special, and your birthday is one way that you can do that.
Part of the way you made them feel special, though, was not just the one touch, it was the follow-up and the connection. And we know that it takes 4, 5, 6, 7 more contacts to make people be like, oh, not make, but for them to even notice, honestly. Yes. So your results were because you did multiple touches. It would not have worked on 1 or 2 touches in the way that it has. So when she told me this, I thought, well, that's amazing. We should all be doing that. And I love that she's got the system here, and it makes it easy to go back from year over year. And not only that, but those August and September people that shop are going to come back and shop again in October, November, and December. They're going to repeat shop. What else do you have in this magic notebook?
You want all my inside secrets.
Yes. Who drank all the champagne?
I drank all the champagne. I put my dollar redeemers in here. Again, it took me a little bit of time to actually handwrite it, but now it's all within my notebook. So I'm not having to go to multiple places to find the information, but it also helped me to track reach outs, who took referral links, that sort of thing. So dollars was in here, August birthdays. I write down who I send out thank you notes to. And I didn't used to do that, and then I would be confused as to had I just sent out a thank you note to somebody. So
the palest ink is better than the brightest memory.
Yes. And so it helped me to know that, gosh, I sent this person a thank you, but I haven't done.
Did you just use the word gosh?
Gosh. I have little ears.
It's because there's a tiny human.
There's a little tiny human, 3 years old. behind me. And I have my style events in here. So I write down who the shoppers are. I take notes on everything that people are loving.
When they say they like gold or silver or statement or stud.
Right, exactly. So then I can build carts for them. I highlight people who've actually shopped, so I can go back through that. My giveaway winners, like when I do my mystery hostess. So I
What? You don't give away to the same person twice?
No, that's not it. It's just for me to follow up with them to make sure that they actually use their rewards, because unlike some other people, I want to make sure that my people use the rewards.
I forget faster than they do.
When I do a game or a giveaway or something like that in my VIP group, like for my birthday in August, I did a birthday bingo and I wanted to check like who played along with me. I wrote that down in the notebook.
Right. It's kind of like Amy pays attention to the likes and the hearts and she thanks them. Like you're connecting through that, so you have a reason to follow up with them. You're recognizing their level of activity.
Exactly. I had a whole page for when I did my posts about doing a teacher appreciation style event. I wrote down who nominated them and who was nominated. And
Well,
then
my first thought is
the
you'd be
reach outs.
twice as successful if you had done twice as many reach outs.
I have no words for you right now.
But my point is when you track it, you know what you've done. You don't just think about it, you can see it.
But what
and you
here's,
can
so see this little post-it? See this little post-it? It says,
F you, Sam.
reach back out September, October teacher show. So I actually have 2 people on here who
She's
said,
flicking me off. Do you see that?
Sam. So I actually have 2 people on here who said no to August, but yes to September, October. So
And you put a sticky.
I put a sticky here to remind myself of that. Also, and I've taken it off, well, actually I still have it on here. I have my list of potentials and my thing for booking, so I can go straight back to those pages and find out. And I also...
We're putting this notebook up for auction. Anybody? Any bids?
So this is my brand new one that I started in September. But at the beginning, I put...
But did you finish this one?
I have like 2 pages left.
Oh, that's impressive. I cannot finish a notebook. I cannot get to half of it, and I have to start a new one.
I've already purchased like 4 more of these because I just love this size. But I put who my top contributors are in my VIP group, so I can track that in one spot. I also track all of my sales because I want in on the Diamond Founders Club, which is 100,000, and I need to make sure that I am holding myself accountable to that. So having to put my numbers in monthly, and I'll fill this in.
Writing your goal down,
writing my
basically,
goal
and then
down, yeah.
you can back out of it.
And then the next thing you see is my September birthdays because I started this for this month. And so I will notate.
That's a tracker, ladies.
Yes. I'll notate on the front like dates from and to, and I'll keep it on my desk.
You inspired me last week to go get a notebook. You would not believe my notebook right now.
It's probably empty.
Is it still in the bag?
Is it still? Has it even made it out of the
Still in the
car?
bag. Yeah, it's in the car.
It's like bubblegum wrappers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got tears where I wrap my gum up. This is why she's successful.
Please make
Systems.
use of your system, ladies. And I'm
Have a
going to give full
tracker.
credit to Amy Eberts because she told me that she tracked all of her style events in a notebook. And once I started doing that, I realized all the other uses, and I just keep it all
Your
in one.
system's better than mine.
I just now keep it all in one place. And last night, as I was searching for sales, I went back through page by page and said, who was liking this thing on what date, and have I reached out to them? And it was very clear to me what I needed to do to reach out. And so that's what helped me
That's
have
impressive.
a really successful month end. Yeah.
Because you did have a very successful month end. Ladies, what questions, gentlemen, what questions do you have for Barbara? Post them below.